All right.
Welcome back to BrokeN Boys. This is episode 173.
Yes.
173.
173.
I'm Colin.
And I'm Mike.
And we're back in person this week.
Woo! We're in some random basement this time.
We're on yet another casting couch.
Yeah. I mean, we've had a lot on this series so far. More to come. Pun intended.
Yes.
But yeah, we're here. It is June.
It is June 22nd at 4:10 p.m.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You,
for those of you keeping track at home.
Yes. Happy Pride Month.
Yeah.
Still.
Only for like 8 more days, though.
Only that much. And
yeah.
After that...
I'm going to be so homophobic.
Clip that.
Yeah, clip that one. But yeah, we're back in person, back on another couch. We're here to talk about stuff.
Yep.
You know, got stuff and things.
Yeah.
Again.
It's going to be Shooting the Goop.
Shooting the Goop part 2. Shooting the Goop 2, maybe.
Electric Boogaloo.
But Shooting the Goop 2, Electric Boogaloo. If I could fit that all into one thumbnail, I would. I don't think I can, though. But yeah, how you doing this week, Colin?
I'm doing good. I've been home this week, just been chilling, like a villain. Yeah, it's been good. Spent time with the fam. Came home on my dad's birthday, so we went and got some sushi for dinner.
Nice.
That was good. We went to Andy's Creamery.
Still yet to be there. Yeah. Is that a completely Midwest thing? I thought that was just a Chicago thing.
I don't know. Maybe. But they had that blackberry waffle cone thing that I talked about.
Right.
And shit's good. But yeah, and then the next day after that, me, Mike, and John hung out. We went to Chili's. Welcome to Chili's. We we got some free chips and salsa. That was nice.
Yeah.
The waitress went away, and then some dude from the kitchen was like, "Chips and salsa? You guys order?" And we were like, "No." He was like, "Well, it's free. Get you right in." I was like,
I still don't know exactly how that happened. Like, if he just went to the wrong table and was like, we'll make him another one.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what happened there.
Or our waitress is just a sweetie pie.
It's something like that. I don't know.
But yeah, it was good. I watched a movie before I came back with Max. We watched a horror movie called The Strangers, which is like a home invasion movie.
Oh, okay.
Has Liv Tyler in it, who is the daughter of Steven Tyler, the singer of Aerosmith. She was in that movie Armageddon as well.
I feel like I recognize her name, but I don't know.
She's been in stuff.
Yeah.
It was a pretty ass stuff.
Oh, okay.
It's older. It's not super old, but it's from 2008 or something.
Yeah.
And I don't know. It was just it took a while for it to speed up, and when it did speed up, it sped up for a second, and then it slowed back down. Mm-hmm. And I was like, okay, well. But Glenn Howerton, who plays Dennis in Always Sunny in Philadelphia, was in it. Not for long, but spoilers. Would have been better if he lived. Honestly.
Gotcha.
Yeah, pretty ass. But what else? Went to on top of going to Chili's, we hung out and played Jackbox with Vince. That was fun.
Vince over Discord.
Yeah. It was good time. Lots of funny. Not questionable names this time.
No, not this time.
But lots of...
Well, it depends on your definition of questionable, I guess.
Well,
but
yeah.
In terms of legally, yeah.
Yeah, more just jacking, jerking, jorking, that kind of stuff.
A lot of dick stuff.
Yeah, a lot of dick stuff. But
you know us.
You know us. I started doing my top 100 on TikTok on the podcast page. I've got 3 parts up. I was filming the second one, and I didn't like a joke I made in the bounce man thing. Mm-hmm. So I wanted to delete it, and I did. But then I tried to re-record it, and I had it at the 10-minute time, the time limit.
Yeah.
But I deleted it, and then when I tried to re-record it, it said that it was too long. And I was like, it was only at like 6 minutes or something.
What the hell?
And I was like, well, I don't know what I'm going to do. So I got angry and I deleted it all and had to re-record it.
Starting from scratch.
Yeah. But I just re-recorded it and did 2 parts yesterday because I just didn't feel like dealing with it.
Yeah.
But, it was fun. I watched the new episode of The Boys earlier from this week.
Oh, gosh. Yeah.
And it is very good. That episode was very good.
I'm not going to spoil anything, but there is a scene in there, and it's like the first time in probably a long time that I've actually had to watch a scene in anything, just kind of like, ooh. I don't know, oh, God. It went a little far for me.
Yeah. Homelander's kind of a piece of shit.
Well, there was that, and then there was also the other thing. There was some body horror going on with some eyes.
Eyes.
With a specific eye.
Was there a body horror thing with an eyeball
in the fourth
episode?
Spoiler alert, I guess, for
in the episode 4. Really?
Lobotomy?
Oh, yeah. Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That one was a little like, but it wasn't that bad.
I guess for me, I don't think I can do body horror, stuff like that. So, like, seeing that, I was just like, no.
Yeah. I like the characters. Especially that character.
Sister Sage?
Yeah. She's a very interesting addition to the show.
I agree.
But, yeah, I'm excited to see where the season goes from here, because that episode was like, whoa.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was good. Went and had some lunch with my dad, a couple of my siblings. Before the pod, went to Red Robin.
Nice, yum.
Yum.
Yeah.
We had the Mad Love Burger, which was it had like jalapeno relish and like smashed avocado on it, and it was
that
good.
was really good. Yeah,
it was tasty. And then me and my sister shared a chocolate-covered pretzel milkshake, and that was...
Wow, okay. That wasn't how I expected that sentence to end.
It was good, but it was... I don't know. It didn't... It had, like little bitty chocolate-covered pretzels in it.
Yeah.
And I feel like they should have been, like, more mixed in, because they were just whole in there. And afterwards,
I just
had
to,
like,
weird.
Scoop them out and eat them. But it was good. But, otherwise, I didn't listen to anything. We're apparently... My sister's apparently making my mom a lesbian because she got her...
Okay.
She got her into Chapel Roan.
So, okay.
So my mom's just had that earworm going for a while, and she's like... And we're like, sorry, mom's boyfriend. Like, that sucks for you.
The other day, when I was like watering the flowers or something, I heard some kids from across the lake in my backyard or whatever. I just heard G-O-T-T-O-G-O. I was like, oh damn, Chapel Roan's reaching the youth.
Yeah, I mean, she was on Jimmy Fallon the other day, and she had a scary outfit on, and really just showed how inept Jimmy Fallon is. Like, she was like. She was like, yep, there's gay people here. And you're like, yeah, there's gay people here. And it was like, okay, Jimmy
Fallon. Oh, man.
Jimmy. We were just driving around yesterday, and my mom was like, I can't get Chapel Roan in my head. Hot to Go has been in her head,
oh yeah,
consistently.
I think I spelled out "got to go."
Yeah,
it is, H-O-T-T. That's right. Yeah,
close.
I still have yet to listen to that album.
And I'm like, you're just a Chapel Roan sleeper agent. It's it'll pop out no matter what.
Yeah,
at any random time.
Yeah, I'll just explode with Chapel.
Yeah.
I will become a chapel.
But yeah, otherwise just been chilling, playing Fortnite.
Nice.
Hanging with the fam. But how about you, Mike? How was your week?
Week's been fine. It was the last week of me being alone. Thank you, viewers, for not coming and raiding me while I was home alone.
Yeah, that was nice of you guys.
Yeah, that was really really appreciate that. Very thoughtful. Now if you come, my dad will have a gun.
Yeah.
Probably, I don't know. But
your dad with a gun is a funny image.
It kind of is, yeah. It'd be kind of like Boogie with the Boogie Tuna.
Imagine a guy with cargo shorts on and a tucked in Green Bay Packers shirt with a receding hairline come out and be like, "Get off of my property."
It does not sound like that. It was accurate up until the voice, okay? But
no soliciting.
But yeah, it was my last week alone. Riley, my cat, survived. It was good. The plants, most of them survived.
Most.
But one of them, I don't know if it was my fault or not, but like half of it was like the buds were just gone and like dead at the top of it, but the plant itself was still green, and like some of them had blown out really well. And I'm just like, I watered you every day. I don't know what. I don't know.
It was too hot for him.
Yeah, it was really. Yeah, my mom wasn't too mad. She knew it was really hot, but not sure what happened there. But I did watch a couple movies over the week as well. I think last week I talked about watching X. I think that was last week.
Yeah.
Man, the weeks have been long, honestly. And then I watched Pearl this week.
Yeah.
I think I talked last week that I was going to do that because I was on Amazon Prime. It's a good movie. Yeah. I think I think I'm kind of with the popular consensus that I like it better than X, and actually it kind of makes me appreciate X a little bit more. It's definitely a unique story, but yeah, you're right. I mean, Mia Goth acts her ass off in there. I'm a star! I had seen that clip before, and one comment, I saw it on YouTube, and one comment always stuck out to me that sounds like her saying Emma Stone in an Australia accent. Emma Stone! Yeah, she does really good, though. Yeah. Like that whole, I'm not going to spoil anything, but like there's a shot towards the end that's like a 7-minute shot or something like that. I'm like, holy shit, bro, what the hell? Yeah. It's crazy. But yeah, really good movie, disturbing. Yeah. But you know, I guess now I'll be able to see Maxine, and I mean, maybe you don't have to see that one to see Maxine. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, Pearl was pretty good. And then you know, I liked that one long shot, I guess. So then I decided to watch 1917, which is you know one shot. Totally. But yeah, no, 1917. That's a movie that's been on my list for a while, and I think that was also. No, actually, I think that was on Netflix. But yeah, so that was there. I was like, oh yeah, I've been meaning to watch this, and yeah, that was actually pretty good. Have you seen 1917? Yeah.
That's a good movie.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I really like how it's edited for the one shot thing, but you know, it's just well acted in general. It's got a cool story to it, a lot of cool shots, and yeah, cool timely nature to it. It felt very video gamey at points, but like in a good way.
Yeah. That one death of that one character in that one area. Without spoilers.
Yeah.
Heart-wrenching.
But done really well too.
Benedict Cumberbatch in there.
Yeah, I forgot he was in that movie because I had seen that clip before, and I was just like, oh yeah, that's this movie. There he is.
Just that shot of him running, that iconic shot of him running.
Yeah, that too.
Fuck, that's so good.
And honestly, I forgot that shot was also in that movie, and when it happened, I was like, oh yeah, oh wow, that's fucking cool. So I watched it at the proper time of not remembering shit about it. But
fun fact, he wasn't supposed to run into that one guy.
I think he ran into two guys, but maybe only one of them he wasn't supposed to.
I don't think he was supposed to run into both of those.
Gotcha.
He got up and he just started running.
Yeah.
Kept running. So.
Yeah, and it looks so good. It does. But yeah, it's a good movie. Like Colin said earlier this week, we went to Chili's with, you know, me, and Colin and John, and then we jacked it with Vince over Skype call, and then also after that, I think John was watching a little bit during our Jackbox thing, but Kendrick Lamar was doing his pop-out show, Ken and Friends, and we ended up watching probably like the last third of it, maybe the last half, I don't know, together over the speaker system, watching on the big TV. It was pretty good.
Yeah, it was nice.
I guess we could talk a little bit more about that afterwards.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, then my parents came home from France. My mom came back with a bug of some sort. Might have caught it on the plane or something.
Those damn French people.
Those damn French people. You know.
Dirty. Paris, dirty as fuck.
You said it, not me.
Hey. Just the city, not the people.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But yeah, no, it was pretty cool. My mom was showing me a lot of pictures of cathedrals and shit that they went to. And they brought me back some chocolate and European chocolate.
Good stuff.
Good fucking shit. you know, when I have European chocolate, I can see how they would eat ours and say it tastes like barf.
Yeah.
I can see where that comes from.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Hey, but I'll still jump into it.
Yeah, I'll chomp into some barf, man. You know me. Yeah, that was pretty cool. I mean, they're doing all right. I think they're about to be adjusted back to the time schedule. It's been hitting them a little bit, but then I think, was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday. One of the pets that I cared for last year, named Skipper, he passed away. It was my aunt's cat. He was such a cool guy. He basically slept the whole time, and you know he has like had like the softest fur.
Yeah.
Why are you smiling? What's so funny?
Just
huh?
the hat.
Yeah. No, but he had like the super soft fur, like probably the softest fur I've ever felt on a cat, and he just slept all the time. One of the sweetest things that I had from that experience was when the other cat got lost, that little fucking devil. There was a time when Skipper and I were just we were just sitting out on the deck at like, you know, midnight or something, just kind of looking around for him, and like there was even a time when I went out front and he followed me out there too, and he was just kind of looking around, seeing if he could see him, and I'm like, oh, poor Skipper. But you know, he was an old cat. They didn't really know his actual age because they got him when he was fully grown. But you know, it wasn't like an out of nowhere thing. It was kind of like that sounds about right. It's been leading up to this, but you know, still, he was a cool guy. So there's that, and then that's pretty much it. Well, I guess today I also went with my neighbors. They offered if I wanted to go with them fireworks shopping. As in Illinois, we can't buy fireworks, so we bought fireworks in Indiana and lit them off in Indiana.
Yeah.
But I went with them to go shopping.
Crazy
for that.
Kaplans.
Exactly. We didn't go to that one, but we did go to another one. And that was my first time being in like a legit fireworks shop. There's been a few times I've gone to Wisconsin, and then there's been like a cheese shop that's also a fireworks shop because Wisconsin. But like this is like just straight up fireworks, and like I don't know, it was kind of funny. Like I took a couple of pictures because I thought it was really funny. There's like just stacks and stacks of fireworks, and then like there's like a little hallway to go into like a bathroom, and then they had one that was even smaller for like a drinking fountain. That shit was just so funny to me for some reason. Yeah, I went with them. They got like $1,200 worth of fireworks.
Jesus.
And then I bought some morning glories for my mom for like $5. Like, oh yeah. Yeah, they usually go all out for fireworks. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it for this week. I didn't really do too much. I mean, music stuff and all that kind of stuff, but you know. Yeah, not too much. I didn't listen to anything this week yet either. I haven't really been in the mood for a new album for some reason. I think I listened to a lot of new stuff over the last couple months, and I'm just kind of chilling right now. Listen to Brat a lot still. Yeah. Pretty good album. Yeah. Well. See you next week. Okay.
We finally got it, folks. The Paladin Strait music video came out.
The way I put it, my pal Aiden is straight.
Yeah, he sure is. You wouldn't think so from the way that Josh looked up at Tyler.
That's true.
That tower, but
it's a very longing look. Yeah.
But you know, the day that I came up, there was some stuff that came out. People started piecing together the fact that the digital remains thing that came out like last month. Some of the pictures clicked together to make like a full thing.
Yeah.
So people were working endlessly on that, and it really came to nothing. It was cool to see like stuff like click together and everything, but it didn't really come of anything.
Yeah.
And then people just started to give up, and then the Blurry Face account woke up, and and it was like they changed their header, and it was like it's right in front of your eyes. And there was a whole thing with like a password and a website on dema.org. Yeah. That like led to the teaser to the music video, which was cool. The Blurry Face started blocking people.
Yeah.
And
someone tweeted something like a picture of Tyler with like his child, and it's just like this man at 11 p.m. blocking people on his whatever on why can't I think on his like fan account or something?
On his roleplay
account. That was it. Yeah, thank you.
I saw that picture of him and Tommy on the bed.
Yeah,
and Tommy, he's like, not now, Tommy. I'm blocking people.
Yeah.
But yeah, the teaser came out, and then there were theories and stuff, and then yesterday morning at like 6 a.m, another 6 thing.
True.
They were like, well, Paladin Strait music video, the 13th track on Clancy is yours at 3 p.m. Eastern. And it was like, oh, okay.
There it is. Yeah.
And it finally came out, and it is cinematic.
Yeah, I could definitely see where the budget went.
Yes.
When he said that some of the music videos were more budget based, I think he was referring to that one.
Yes. Really good. The CGI and everything was really well done. I kind of wish that it was shot on location, like Jumpsuit and Nico and the Niners was. But I get it. It's probably even more expensive to go do that.
Probably.
And also, they don't have like the Towers of Silence or
right
or things like that.
I think they still CGI'd them into like Nico and the Niners or
Did
something
they?
like that,
They
though.
probably
Yeah,
did.
I mean, we weren't really like up close to them though, so I don't know.
Yeah, but yeah, it's a really good music video. It's about what I expected. It's also a minute shorter than the song on the record, which I don't understand why there was a whole minute of silence before that end part put on the album.
Yeah.
And not in the video.
I mean, for me, like, a lot of people were saying this on Twitter, that, you know, it is kind of mimicking, you know, like My Chemical Romance with, like, the hidden tracks and stuff. It's like a version of doing that. I think, I mean, for me personally, I still think I think I've mentioned this even when the song came out, that I actually really do like that inclusion, because I think it is kind of like this peaceful ending to the song. And really hones in on like the hopefulness of Paladin Strait. At least to me, it sounds like a hopeful track. Until, you know, the ending. But I kind of like it, but I can,
like, I understand it. I think it's like it's just before getting to that end part. It's that like the calm before the storm.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah, just like the music video being 5 minutes and 24 seconds or whatever the fuck, and then just. I was expecting that like silence to be like more storytelling in the music video or something, but it wasn't, which is fine. Probably would have costed them more anyway, so I get it. Music video is really good. Got some cool shots. The kind of fucked up. The bishops were using the glorious Gonds as an army, but but they were using parts of their neon gravestones as weapons, and it was kind of silly looking. Like they had like lightsabers.
I thought that looked cool, but
it was cool. But it's just like I didn't know those came apart. But and then the end. There's obviously more to the story.
Another cliffhanger.
Yeah, Tyler was like, "Does this sound like the end?" No, of course it doesn't. And then a little after that music video came out, he tweeted he was like, "See you at the show." So people were like, "Is the story gonna end at the concerts?" Because like that, I don't like that.
Yeah, it kind of feels like it. The timing of that does almost feel like it does. It will, but I don't know. We'll see. 6/25 is this week, so we'll see if anything happens then. But.
We'll see in a couple days, but I don't think it's not going to end at the concert because somebody.
You don't think so?
Because somebody he tweeted earlier. Somebody put out a tweet and was like, "I don't really unpopular opinion maybe, but I don't think that the story should end at the concert." And he was like, "It's not."
Oh, okay. I didn't see that. I did not see that.
Here, I can pull up the tweet. He was basically just like, "It's not. You're dumb."
Yeah. Well, you pull that up. I'll give my thoughts a little bit.
Yeah.
I like the music video. I agree with you though that I almost wish it was filmed on location, because to me that kind of CGI is distracting. Even if it's done well, it's just like I could tell this is on a stage somewhere. It's a little apparent. And you know, the jumpsuit video looks so good because it is there in fucking Greenland, I think, or Iceland maybe. I don't remember.
I think Iceland is green and Greenland is ice. So Iceland.
I don't know. I do kind of wish maybe there was some more elements of them being in person, but with shooting 14 music videos, right?
Yeah.
I can see why it wasn't, possibly 15, depending on what's happening with the rest of the story, I guess. But I think some of the CGI was distracting, but some of it was pretty good too. Like that vulture or whatever that they made, that shit actually looked really good for a music video. I was like, damn, it's a good ass animation.
Yeah. There's a shot in the music video of like when the bishops are using the vultures to look at the banditos. And there's one that's probably maybe it's a carver like looking up because it looks like a female's face. And people were like putting Jenna's face over it and like changing the color saturation or anything.
What the hell?
It kind of looked like Jenna's face. So,
interesting.
Could have been. Would make sense for Tearing My Heart, but
yeah, it's true. Yeah, Tearing My Heart, part of the lore. Jenna just beating up Tyler.
Yeah, he's into it.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I mean, I do like it quite a bit. I think it's this epic conclusion, quote unquote, and I do like the ending section too with Nico coming out and all that.
The way he floated out was like.
I thought that was kind of cool, but
it was cool.
I was seeing some people saying that was a little goofy, but I liked it. Yeah, I think there's good things to it, but I'd say like, it's not like my favorite music video they've done, but like it also. It feels nice to have out. Like it definitely feels like that's what they were envisioning for it.
Definitely,
so, yeah.
It feels like the big cinematic thing that they have been really going for with the whole lore.
Yeah,
it makes sense as to why it's all filmed on a stage and everything. But could have been better. Could have been a lot worse.
True. Like in terms of music video CGI, like it's pretty good if we're looking at it through that lens.
We've come a long way from Ned and Chlorine. That's
true. Yeah, very true.
That first appearance of Ned was rough. But still cute. Somebody tweeted, "This may be an unpopular opinion. I really hope the final battle isn't during the concerts." And Tyler goes, "It's not. The show is a flashback, like an entire life passing by, reminding us why we fight right before we do."
What the fuck?
What's
this man talking about?
Yap.
Yeah, what's this man yapping?
There's more to it, obviously. Yeah. Maybe a B-side, maybe just another video or something. I don't know how much I believe a whole second album is at this point, but the end of the video there was like a chord, like a triad. I thought somebody said on Twitter like a minor triad playing out at the end right before it cuts out, and it sounds like it could be the start of a new song. But also that triad played between the live Mulberry Street on the live stream. Before was it Heathen's Trees? Yeah.
If you want, would you like my take on that? The Music Man take. I think it is equally likely that could be a song, or it could just be like a sound effect used to implicate that Tyler's not falling victim to Nico this time, because like that just straight up also sounds like a stinger is what that's called in like movie score stuff. It's just a little, or a riser kind of as well, just a little whatever. Like it could. I think it's equally likely that it could just be a sound effect, or it could be part of a song or something like that. And honestly, I do kind of lean a little bit more towards sound effect, just because that's how my brain works with that kind of stuff. But
music video. I really like the shot of him climbing up and into the tower. Takes off the mask and he has the antlers and he's just fucking.
I like that part of it.
Beating the fuck out of bishops.
Becomes an airbender or some shit.
I don't know why the bishops just stood there staring at him. But they just let him fucking.
They're just a bunch of old fucks,
Yeah. And
got the 1,000-yard stare, whatever it's called.
I like the show yourself louder, and it's like he's not. It looks like he's actually yelling "show yourself" in the video.
Oh, I must have missed that part.
And then the but just the difference between the way in which he marks Tyler in jumpsuit and this one where he's fucking just actually strangling him in the air. But the way Tyler opens his eyes and they're not red or yellow or anything, so he's not giving in. but I'm very excited to see where the story goes.
I do also want to say that I'm glad that they've kept the actor for Nico so consistent, because I could be misremembering this, but I feel like in the behind the scenes video for like Jumpsuit, they mentioned something along the lines of like the people they hired on for that were like natives to Iceland or something like that. So like this could just be some random ass guy from Iceland who's now just like part of the lore. Just like this big part that they keep bringing back, probably giving him a good bag.
Like, hey, we got another silly music video film coming onto the soundstage for a little while.
We'll put on some white and black makeup again.
This time it's gonna look real gross and crackly. You won't be on a horse this time though, so unfortunate, but really cool, really excited to see whether we get something on Tuesday or we don't get anything. Maybe I saw somebody theorizing that the Ultimus Capitulus, whatever, Clancy 25, maybe it's coming in 2025. But I don't know, we'll see. I feel like all the 625 stuff kind of leans more towards maybe something happening on Tuesday. But it all could just mean fuck all. So I
think I saw someone make the comment, Clancy will return in Avengers Endgame or something like that.
This was their Endgame.
Maybe it was their Infinity War, who knows.
The fight was fun. Just Josh hitting people with torches was funny.
I wish there was a little bit more of that, honestly.
Me too.
Like lighting someone on fire or something.
There's a shot from above looking down at the Glorious Gons and the Banditos, and people thought that the formation of the Glorious Gons spelled something. Somebody flipped the image and there was like a 25 in there. So,
25.
It could just be delusion, or it could just be, or it could be intentional.
I will say also, I do like the section where they do resurrect the Glorious Gon with like the lightning and stuff. That section actually looks really nice. I like how that
looked really good.
Came together.
And I like the shot of Tyler running through the tunnels as well.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
But just really cool. He sharpened those antlers for really no reason.
Maybe he needed to do that in order to become an airbender.
There's a shot of him just sharpening the net antlers, and then he just used the fucking force. So I don't know. But
they became more aerodynamic.
I guess so. But long awaited, finally arrived. Whether that whole thing was a puzzle and they were waiting for people to try and solve it, or it was just a way of buffering time.
Could have been either, because I feel like that's the type of music video where it's like, oh, the CGI has taken longer than we thought. It makes sense.
I don't know if you saw like the raw footage of like the pre-rendered stuff.
That already came out.
Like the director posted some stuff on his story yesterday. People he had like asked me questions, and then like he posted like the pre-rendered footage. It all just looks like Gmod characters. Like it's
nice.
It's really silly. But Paladin Strait. And we have all 14 videos.
13, right? 14 with the Kraken.
13 tracks. But they also said the 13th track off of Clancy. They didn't say the final track.
Right.
Everything was in lowercase this time, which the entire time it's all been in uppercase.
There was, however, I don't remember if I got it, but like people got an email for Paladin Strait, and it did say the final music video from Clancy. It did say that in the email, but people have also been theorizing because of all the intro titles have been saying from the album Clancy, not from the full length album Clancy, like they had for Scale and Icy and Trench. That maybe the B-side's called Nico or some shit. I don't know.
And maybe
that's my theory. That's not there. They've named all the recent records after something. So
that's true.
From the lore. Since Glory Face.
But I was gonna say that. I forgot.
My bad.
No, it's okay. But excited. We'll see.
We'll see. We'll keep you updated next week.
People saw that Apple Music put up like a thing that was like Clancy Digital Remains, but it was just I think it's just like Clancy with like those live tracks from the Digital Remains that are probably going to be available.
Gotcha.
So we might get those live tracks on Spotify.
Imagine that's the 625 thing.
Yeah.
Here's the live tracks we gave you a month ago.
Oh.
Awesome.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Now we can finally think about doing that 21 Pilots music video bracket.
Yeah, I was thinking of starting to prepare for that.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that's probably going to be our next bracket.
Yeah.
Just because it's easiest to think of.
It's true. But yeah.
Yeah.
The other music thing that happened was the pop out.
Sometimes got to pop out and show people.
It's true.
Yeah.
Kendrick put on a show.
Yeah.
On Wednesday. With a bunch of people from LA. You got Tyler the Creator, Roddy Ricch, Steve Lacy, DJ Mustard.
Yeah. Fucking. Oh my God, Dr. Dre.
Dr. Dre, Schoolboy Q. Absol.
J-Rock.
And a bunch of just a shit ton of people.
Yeah.
And they had Tyler and Roddy and Steve Lacy played before Kendrick, and then Kendrick came out and played Euphoria first. Crazy. The whole show was basically just fucking. A lot of it was going after Drake. It's
just a victory lap.
It really was. I saw these filming the Not Like Us music video. So we're getting a music video for Not Like Us.
Awesome.
But speaking of Not Like Us...
That's a crazy song for a music video. What the hell?
But yeah, he played Not Like Us 5 times.
Yep.
2 times full length. 3 times full length?
I think 3 times full length.
4th, and 5th time.
I think 2 times he stopped the A minor, and then
but yeah, he had Dre come out, and before he left, he was like, "You gonna leave us like that?" And Dre's like, "All right." I see dead people.
Yeah.
And then it just at the stadium erupted.
Yep.
And yeah, just watching that just over the TV was crazy, but I'm sure in person, just a stadium full of people yelling pedophile.
Yeah, certified pedophile.
And A minor.
Yeah.
Drake probably heard that in fucking Ontario or wherever the fuck he's from.
I don't know. Yeah.
The 6. And was like, no!
It's not true. Start texting Billy about it.
You just don't understand me. But yeah, at the end of the show, he brought up people, just a lot of gang affiliated people, Bloods and Crips, all on stage, and there was no violence. It was just all about bringing people together and being,
bringing people together and hating on Drake.
Yeah, that's all of us. No matter who you're affiliated with, you can't deny Kendrick's influence, and nobody fucks with Drake. And that's just how it is. But yeah, the production on it was all streamed on Amazon Music or Amazon Prime, which is great. I hope they keep doing that with other things.
Yeah, I was saying when we were watching that, I didn't even know Amazon Prime had like a live function like that. There was like a whole live TV section that I could have chosen from. Like, what the hell?
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, like, they've had a good few concerts on there now. They have another Kendrick one.
Yeah, I knew they had some pre-recorded stuff on there.
And a 1975 show on there as well. But streaming concerts live for people who can't make it, or just for people who aren't able to go to concerts and stuff, like, that's a cool idea. I like that a lot. But yeah, that Kendrick show looked like it was a lot of fun.
Fucking Ludwig was there.
Ethan Nestor tried to be there, but Ticketmaster scammed him. I hope he got his money back.
I hope so too. Who knows with Ticketmaster? But
yeah, that was cool. Chappell Roan was on The Tonight Show, like I said earlier. Performed. She's been on a little circuit going around because she's skyrocketing in fame right now.
Yeah, I think I saw her was it the President's Ball or something? She was at something where she was dressed as the Statue of Liberty.
Oh yeah, they think
and
it
like
was Bonnaroo or something.
Yeah,
like that.
and when she turned around, like her whole ass was out.
Yeah,
I was like, oh goddamn, all right.
Her whole ass was out. She likes dressing in her drag, and
Yeah.
that was just a fun little outfit. And then she changed into like a taxi like dress thing, and she was like crawling on stage and almost flashed the audience, and she was like, "Ooh." But it's like your whole ass was out.
Yeah.
But I get it.
But I get it.
I understand.
That
That was intentional. The boobs were not.
You go, girl.
You go, girl. But yeah, love Chapel. She's great.
Speaking of girls going, Charlie XCX released a remix of a song on her album, Girls So Confusing, with Lorde on it. That was actually pretty good. Lorde was in the Charlie XCX style, so she had like the auto-tune on her voice and all that, but like it sounded really good. Mm-hmm. It's kind of like, because the original song was like her talking about how there's another artist that she's jealous of, comparing herself to, but has a lot of love for. Or I don't know, something like that, and then like the response track, the remix with Lorde basically confirms it was about her, and then she's talking about how like, oh, I'm intimidated by you and all that kind of stuff. I don't know. It was a cool little thing and nice, good track, good remix.
Cool. Yeah, it saw something about that, but
yeah,
that's the first I've heard of Lorde in a while. She hasn't.
Probably since Solar Power, really.
Yeah, that was 2021.
Was it that long ago? It might have been.
Could have been 22. I don't know.
Yeah.
But sometimes I forget we did that artist analysis.
Yeah.
That was our shortest one. Other than Hosier. I guess they're both the shortest.
Yeah, both 3 albums.
But, yeah, that Lorde's cool.
Yeah. I think I liked Lorde a little bit more than you did, but yeah.
Yeah, for sure. But either way.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw this, but Dr. Disrespect is a pedophile.
I was seeing stuff about that. I do not know the details.
Yeah, he I already heard bad things about Dr. Disrespect. I heard that he was a bad person in the past.
I knew I know 2 of his controversies were filming in a public bathroom and then I think cheating on his wife.
Oh, yeah.
And I remember he going on live I cheated on my wife or some shit like that.
In the fucking mustache.
No, he actually was out of the outfit.
I cheated on my wife.
But yeah, I was hearing something about that. I honestly didn't even know he was still around. But
he's still kicking.
Yeah,
I think on Kick.
That makes sense. Yeah,
and
it's coming together now.
Yeah, but he so somebody came out and was like, yeah, he was whispering to a teenager over Twitch and was trying to meet them at TwitchCon. Or something, and so not great. I've never watched Dr. Disrespect. I just know of him and the character and things.
Yeah.
But the clips I've seen of him on TikTok and stuff have never interested me. He's never been a funny person.
Yeah.
To me, but. That's cool.
That's so cool, dude.
I hope his skin gets removed from Call of Duty.
Sorry, before you said that last part, I hope his skin gets removed.
Yeah, any pedophiles deserve their skin to be removed.
Yeah.
But just from Call of Duty specifically.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to spoil the boys, but there was a pedophile in the boys.
Yeah.
And that skin is also in Call of Duty, and people were like, wow, now there's 2 confirmed pedophiles in Call of Duty. And then somebody...
Wait, a character in the boys or an actor was a pedophile in the boys?
The character.
Oh, okay. Firecracker. Oh, right. Correct.
But and then somebody saw that and was like, well, kinda, and then it was fucking Kevin Spacey from Advanced Warfare.
Yeah.
But yeah, just stop being pedophiles.
Yeah.
It's not that hard.
And stop playing Call of Duty.
Yeah. Even though Black Ops 6 is coming out.
Actually, yeah, some of that looks kind of cool.
I didn't know there was a 5th or a 4th one. But
I didn't know there was a 5th one. I knew there was a 4th one.
Was there? I don't remember a Black Ops 4 coming out. I remember 3 coming out.
I remember 4 because my friends were really into it. 5, I just straight up never even fucking heard of that.
Yeah. Oh, maybe there was a Black Ops Cold War, so maybe that counts as 5.
Was that? Maybe.
I bought Cold War just because I thought that the story looked fun, and it was okay. There was a little Vietnam section. I was like, oh, they touched Vietnam. That's crazy. They never touched Vietnam.
In Call of Duty?
Yeah.
Oh. Did they not do that at World at War?
I don't think so.
Okay. I don't remember where that took place.
Because like World at War and like all the original ones were like fucking World War II, World War One, that kind of thing.
Oh, that's true.
So,
yeah.
Even though.
Oh, you know what? That was probably like Pacific Islands or something like that with Japan. Yeah, that's probably what that was.
But yeah, they never. I mean, I understand why they don't touch Vietnam, because it was like, that's not really our war to talk about.
Yeah.
We kind of jumped in there for no reason. And then lost a lot of people. So Ooh, America, Lyndon B. Johnson. But
Lyndon B. Johnson.
Yeah,
he be Johnson.
He do be Johnson. He apparently had a big Johnson's.
Oh, is that fact?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He would also shit with the door open during meetings, like in the Oval Office. Mm-hmm. So, fun facts about Lyndon B. Johnson.
Yeah, sounds like a really well-adjusted guy.
Yeah. And Bryan Cranston played him in a movie.
Yeah.
Called LBJ. I watched like the first 10 minutes of that because Bryan Cranston was in it, and then I was like,
yeah.
Also, Anthony Mackie, who plays Falcon in the Marvel movies, was Martin Luther King in that movie, I think.
Interesting.
But yeah. Dr. Disrespect. Disrespectful.
Yeah, very disrespectful. First he disrespected his wife, and now a child.
Anyway. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really have anything else. Music news. I think that Imagine Dragons album's coming out soon.
Oh, yay!
I think maybe next week. I don't know.
Another one to add to that arsenal.
Hell yeah. It keeps getting longer.
I mean, like, I'll be excited for the first couple albums to listen to those.
Hey, I think this one's only like 10 songs or something.
Thank God.
Maybe even shorter than that. So
awesome.
It's a short one.
I'm glad.
Yeah.
Did they lose a member? Because like on their...
I think so.
On their Spotify, it's just 3 people. So
yeah, I was looking into that because actually one of the members I liked the most from that band was their drummer.
Yeah.
Which I believe they just called Platzman or something. Platzman. I liked him a lot because he also does like strings and like composing for like small films and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Apparently it's just he took a break from the band for mental health reasons, and then they've never done anything further, but like they've never addressed it further yet as a band, and then he hasn't been in any of like the music videos or anything like that, so it's just kind of like, guess he's gone.
Oh well. Hey, it's probably better.
Yeah, probably. I mean, I'm sure he's got a good check. I'm sure he's fine.
He'll be perfectly fine.
Yeah,
he's got that fucking Night Visions money, or
I think he's got
radioactive money.
He's got that Thunder money, bro.
Oh, Thunder money. Yeah.
Thunder money.
Yeah.
Probably also has that Enemy money too.
Yeah.
Enemy. I think he was still there for that. So.
Yeah, I mean, Imagine Dragons is set. Like Radioactive was big enough, and then fucking, It's Time and stuff like that. They've had enough hits to like get them set for the rest of their lives. And then I guess that's why they just chose to create shitty music.
To keep creating.
Here's some stuff that could be on the radio. And they got that Arcane song money too. So
true. I forgot what that song was, but yeah.
Is that the Enemy?
Was that
the Enemy?
Yeah, that's oh, the misery. Yeah, the Germa song. Yeah.
Jerma came back as well. He said he was retired.
Oh, did he?
But then he came back.
Nice.
And he's hot now.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, he's got...
That's implying he wasn't before. But
yeah, you're right. He was hot before. Jerma's always been a stud.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Thanks. You gotta be front-facing camera.
He's got he looks like... I told Max that he was back, and she's like, yeah, I saw he looks like Dahmer.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, that checks.
That makes sense.
But yeah, love Germa.
Love Germa. Rest in peace.
So I think this week was like the 1-year anniversary of Smosh being back, like the OG Smosh.
Yeah, I thought he's been back for a year.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Was that really last summer? I feel like that was this year.
That was last summer. I remember it being.
What the hell? That's crazy.
I don't remember it being June.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Wow. But yeah.
Good for them.
Yeah. Happy
for Smosh. What else has been going on in the world? I mean, Juneteenth was also the Kendrick show, which added more layers to that.
For sure.
And we celebrated Juneteenth by going to Chili's with John.
Yes. The least white of establishments.
Yeah, of course.
Not a lot. I'm going back to Middle Illinois tomorrow. Gonna probably go see Inside Out 2.
Nice.
So that'll be fun.
I haven't heard a single thing about that movie, except for like just people talking about it. I don't know,
I've heard
reception.
I've heard it's pretty good.
That's good.
I like the first one. My parents didn't like the first one when we went to see it. Saw it in theaters. But
I think I saw that in theaters, and I remember liking it.
Yeah.
I don't remember too much about it, except for the imaginary friend.
Yeah, Bing Bong.
Bing Bong, yeah.
But you know, Maya Hawke's in it. Io Etabiri's in it. Fucking, you know, Bill Hader's not Fear anymore, unfortunately. But
he was Fear before.
Yeah, but you know, what are you gonna do?
Yeah. It's always so weird. I meant to mention this after I watched Pineapple Express, but it's always so weird seeing Bill Hader and stuff nowadays, just because I know, you know, how great he is in something like Barry, and like how integral he was to creating that, and then just seeing him doing all these like little stupid ass roles. Whenever he just shows up, it's just like
cop number one.
Yeah. I think he was like a drug tester or something in that movie. It's just he's a good guy. I like him now.
I love Bill Hader.
Yeah,
one of my favorites. Would love to see him on more stuff. He's voicing the Cat in the Hat in an animated movie soon. So
honestly, I could see that working really well.
Yeah, I mean, he was the Cat in the Hat in that one SNL sketch, and that was a funny sketch.
So was Tyler the Creator at one point, and like Jimmy Kimmel, I think.
Really?
Yeah,
that's weird.
He was rapping like Dr. Seuss books or something.
Was it for the Grinch soundtrack? Was he on for the Jimmy Grinch?
I think it was like Wolf era. I don't remember. Yeah.
Yeah, no, he was Bill Hader was Cat in the Hat in an SNL sketch, and he the mom of the two kids from that book and movie he had an affair with their mom at one point, and it was like they're your kids. He's like, what? But just Bill Hader in full Cat in the Hat makeup and suit was very funny to see.
It does sound funny.
Yeah, we love Bill Hader in this podcast.
We do. We're Bill Hader, not hater. Bill not hater.
Bill not hater.
I don't know.
Bill praiser.
No, we're Bill Hader praisers.
Bill lover.
Bill Hader lovers. Well, if we want, we probably can go to Song of the Week.
Yeah, it's probably best if we stop rambling.
Our outro takes like 12 minutes anyway, so.
That's true. Every time.
Yeah. I think you're up first. I don't remember.
I think so.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, as I've been talking about Chaperone, she's been constantly in my head. So I'm going to go with another Chaperone track. I'm going to go with Good Luck Babe by Chaperone. That was Good Luck Babe by Chaperone. What'd you think, Mike?
That was good. I don't think I instantly loved that as much as the Red Wine Supernova song, but I think that's one that would grow on me with more listens. I think I definitely felt the 80s vibe on that one a little bit more than the last one. But yeah, it was good. I really liked her vocals. I really liked the bridge of the song a lot. Kind of broke down quite a bit in a cool way. Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah, that song really shows off her range. She can get real up there. She can sing pretty low.
Yeah.
But yeah, that one I hadn't listened to as much as the stuff on the album that I really loved. But yeah, it's huge on TikTok, at least on my For You page. It's everywhere. Every couple songs, every couple videos at least. But yeah, it's just a fun track. I think it's very 80s inspired, very like Madonna thing. But yeah, I love Chaperone, love her music. Very excited to see where she goes with all this fame. Yeah. So yeah, what are you thinking?
Yeah, I didn't really listen to much this week either. But there's been a few songs I've had on the back burner for slow weeks, such as this one for me. And one of those I didn't get a chance to choose it the week it came out. I think because of Clancy. maybe because of something after that. I don't remember. But I think we do an artist analysis right after Clancy. I think it was that block.
Yes, we did.
Yeah. Anyways, the song was the newest Magdalena Bay song that came out from, I believe they have a record coming out sometime soon. But the lead single to it was called Death and Romance. And that's what I'm choosing. Death and Romance, Magdalena Bay. All right. That was Death and Romance by Magdalena Bay. What'd you think of that, Colin?
I liked that. I thought it was cool. I think I only listened to the album before.
Mercurial World?
Yeah, I think I only listened to it like once or twice.
Yeah.
It's similar vibes, but pretty different, I think.
Yeah.
I like her voice on this one a lot. I feel like it's less, like, put through, like, effects and stuff.
Yeah, less effect heavy. Yeah.
Which I like a lot. I think that it's a longer song, but it doesn't, like, lose its steam at all.
Yeah.
I thought it was really cool. I like the vibes a lot. Very cool. I like the album cover a lot too.
Yeah, the reason I remembered it came out close to Clancy is because the album cover looks like Clancy. Yeah, like it's like the exact same color palette except for the little blue thing, whatever.
Yeah. But yeah, I like that a lot. Cool.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's one that I've been bumping a lot. I agree that I like it quite a bit in terms of. Like the length is a little bit longer than their other stuff, but it also feels a little bit more progressive, I guess, than some of their other songs. It just really doesn't overstay its welcome. It just stays in that groove for a good 5 minutes, and really good production too, like with headphones especially. Ooh, some good ass synth pop. I've always loved their kind of synth pop stuffs, and yeah, it's just keeping on that track, and I'm excited to see what else they have coming, because I'm pretty sure they have something else coming. But yeah, cool.
Well, I also forgot to mention during the bulk of the pod, Post Malone is releasing an album in August called F1 Trillion. So we'll see how that goes compared to how Austin was.
Yeah.
And then also Tyler the Creator backed out of a couple of festivals.
Yeah.
He backed out of Lala. And
I think he was headlining Lala, wasn't he?
I think he was.
Yeah.
But Megan Thee Stallion is now taking his place. But Noah, my brother, was like going, and he was like, well, I might be going that day now because his girlfriend likes Megan Thee Stallion a lot. So, but yeah, that was interesting. Maybe he's hard at work on a new album. Maybe he's doing.
One can hope.
Crossing my fingies for a new Tyler the Creator album, either in the second half of this year or at the beginning of next year or something.
Yeah, he broke his streak last year.
He sure did.
Broke our hearts in the process.
He sure did.
Yeah.
But yeah, forgot to mention those things. But cool little tidbits.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you don't have anything else to say, we can.
I do not have anything else to say.
All right.
Except for maybe the outro. I don't know. You want me to do it?
Either way.
All right, I can speak. Well, thank you for watching. Our beautiful audio listeners, we love you to death. We always say that. This week, you can see us. You can see our beautiful casting couch. You can see how green it matches your pants, actually, perfectly. Look at that. If you want to see that, come on over to YouTube. You can see us here. We're under the same name, BrokeN Boys, capital N BOIS. Yeah, you can come on over here, see us. We're waving right now.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello, daddies. Hello.
Yeah.
Smiling Friends reference.
Oh, right. Yeah. I only watched that the one time we did it. Yeah.
It's one of the newer episodes. So.
Gotcha.
Catch up on those. They're good.
I don't have adults. Well, maybe I have Adult Swim somewhere. I don't know. They're like straight. I don't fucking know. Whatever.
HBO Max.
HBO Max. Okay.
Max.
But yeah. Also over on YouTube, you can go into the description because we got links to a bunch of stuff. One of the things we got links to our Song of the Week playlists.
What?
That segment we just did. You can find those songs we just did, Death and Romance by Magdalena Bay, and the Chappell Roan song called
Good Luck, Babe.
Thank you. You can find both of those in one of three places. We got a playlist for me, we got one for Colin, and we got one for both of us combined, along with all of our guest artists. Only one guest artist. Our guest
Guests.
Our guests.
Yes, the many that we've had.
The many that we have. A few of them named John. And yeah, you can come on over there, or you go over there and see that list. Playlist is over a day long now.
Sure is.
But it's a day long of damn good music. I would say so. That's a lot of music. But yeah, other than that, we have links to some personal stuff as well. For me, I make music. I am currently making music. Whoa. Shout out me. I go under the name Plaintive. You can go find that on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, wherever you want. Or you could just click those links in the description because they're right there for you.
Hell
I
yeah.
put them there just for you.
Go listen to Coping Mechanism.
Yep.
Catch up on that Plaintive lore.
Catch up on the Plane of Lore. It's going to come to a cinematic conclusion.
Yeah. You don't spend a lot of money on a Paladin Strait music video.
Yeah. The outro track will be called Mike is Straight.
Question mark.
In like parentheses. But yeah, go check out those. I would appreciate that. And go rate it on Album of the Year.
Yeah.
And on my Album of the Year, that's also in there. Or I rate and review albums. Like I said, I haven't been doing as much recently. Probably will get back into it in the next week or so. But I've just been kind of stewing in the songs I have right now. Yeah, I got that down there too. My YouTube page. Probably going to be a couple more piano covers from Clancy, I think. Maybe. We'll see. But someone really wanted me to do Midwest Indigo. They commented on like all of the Clancy videos.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
day 7 of asking for Midwest Indigo.
Pretty much, yeah. It's just like, maybe I should oblige to my fans for once. But yeah, so maybe that'll be next. We'll see.
It's me.
On a different account. Yeah. My TikTok's down there too, and that's about all that matters. Oh no, it's not.
Proximity.
Proximity. I
climb the top of the tout.
Word. It's just a towel.
Yeah, I just started singing. I'm not trying to give you ideas or anything.
Yeah, definitely not. I don't want to be a leech. You know what? I am a leech. I'm the closest leech to the viewer.
Okay.
Yeah,
I like that. The closest leech behind the viewer.
Yeah, wherever the closest leech to you is, that's me. Yeah. I'm incognito.
Hope they're in Louisiana or some other swampy area.
Hopefully. Or maybe I'm just in Louisiana.
Yeah.
Louisiana Leech. I'm dressed up as one. It's always been my dream to be a leech.
Baseball team, actually. The
Louisiana Leech. I can't even say that. Louisiana Leeches. It's a tongue twister. Are any baseball team or like basketball teams just like straight up tongue twisters? Because I gotta start doing that.
I don't think so, but that would be good.
That would just make it funny.
A lot of funny YouTube compilations.
Yeah, for sure. Just like announcers trying to say it really fast. Anyways, yeah, that's me. I'm a leech. Colin over here, he runs our socials. He runs our Twitter page when he updates when episodes are posted, and all. And he also runs our TikTok page where he posts funny videos, but also where he posts 21 Pilots top 10 lists.
The top 100. My top 100 is going up slowly.
Hell yeah!
As I film and edit, but those are a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
So
he's getting there. His influencer era has started.
Yeah.
Go check it out.
I definitely did not tell the blind people in the the that it's time to say goodbye. Right?
No, you definitely did not do that in your very first episode of influential status. At least as a solo, a solo practicer,
solo practitioner.
Thank you. Solo proctologist. Yeah. And so go check out those. Go check out that page. But he also has an Album of the Year page where he rates and reviews music. Letterboxd, that's the name of that website where he rates and reviews movies. You can maybe find just Strangers. What was it called?
The Strangers.
Hell yeah.
I'm a review for that, and Inside Out too when I go see that.
Yes, that as well. Go see the thoughts before he talks about it on the pod.
I saw that Paladin Strait's on there, so I might review
Paladin Strait's on Letterboxd.
I saw that it was. So.
Interesting.
I mean, the live stream experience is on there too, so
that one makes a little more sense.
Yeah.
But
Paladin Strait is so cinematic.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. So yeah, go read up on those for sure.
Yeah.
And also he has an Instagram page where he rates and reviews music currently. And where are you currently to the viewer?
Well, to play off of you, I guess I'm just in Louisiana making me some gumbo.
Nice.
Making me some gumbo for the viewer right in front of him. And I'm going to go, look out for that leech.
Yeah. Oh, so the viewer's in Louisiana now.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, there got to be someone from Louisiana.
I guess true. Yeah. There has to be someone for sure.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm going to go, look out for that leech. And afterwards, we can have some gumbo.
I've never actually had gumbo. I need to have that.
Me either.
But anyways, you're making.
We're gonna go to Louisiana for the pod for an episode. We're just gonna try gumbo and go to New Orleans.
I'm just gonna
during Mardi Gras.
That's some good gumbo, and then the episode will end.
We're gonna try every gumbo we can find.
Yeah,
and then some beignets.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm right in front of you, the viewer. I'm making gumbo. But I see a little leech just squirming its way up.
It's got my face on it.
Yeah, it's not painted on. It's just Mike's face.
Yeah, it's like a CGI character.
It's kind of scary looking.
Yeah.
It's gonna make this whole thing complicated, though. I'm going. Yeah, and I'm gonna hug you, the viewer, in hopes of escaping the leech. But Mike, as a little leech, is gonna jump right up on your shoulder and hug you metaphorically. But
suck your blood.
He wants to. Yeah, he wants to suck your blood. But I'm gonna save you, dear viewer. And before that, I'm gonna grab him, put him right on my lips. And just start making sweet
sucking the blood out of me,
sucking something out of Mike as a leech.
Yeah.
It's kind of a love cage.
If you squint, yeah.
For the second that he's on your shoulder and I'm hugging you away from him, it's technically a love cage, and you can't have a love cage without some furious makeout sesh. So while I'm sucking on Mike Leech, I'm going to call that the love cage. And if you'd like your very own, hopefully not in that style,
it's a weird one.
You can drop your address in the comments below, and we will find you. You won't know when or where, but we will find you, and you will get your very own love cage. Yeah, because I know that sounds appealing.
Absolutely.
But yeah. Love cage.
Love cage.
Leech cage.
Leech. Love cage. Love leech cage.
Louisiana leech love cage.
Damn right. You know what? Maybe that's the episode title. We'll see.
The Louisiana Leeches is the episode title.
Yeah.
We won't understand until the very end.
Yeah, because everyone watches the outro.
Yeah.
Including John.
Hi, John.
Yeah. That's about it.
Yeah. Next week we'll talk about something.
Yeah, and we'll spin a wheel after we talk about that said thing.
Yep. All right.
Bye.
Bye.